We are all knowing when we are with God. Satan is not all knowing because he's away from God. This is where he would like to get us to stay with him. He would trick us to be a part of his kingdom, but just to be servants to him nonetheless. But if we separate from that, we are in oneness with God. This is the power of love over fear. Now we're talking about fear because this is how Satan is able to rule over the soul, and we become mindless puppets, if you will. So we are under his command, and if you look at a person who is under fear, they are ruled by fear. Every move that they take is ruled by fear. Now the outside world may see they got the car, they got the money, they got the fame, they got the fort, they got all that. And they said, be careful about the grass looking greener. And the reason why the grass look greener because you don't know how the person got it. There's only two ways that you can honestly show show of substance. It's going to be through the root of fear or through the root of love. One is going to be cursed and the one is going to be blessed. Love would always be the blessed road. Fear will always be a cursed road. All right? So Jesus came to separate us from the cursed road by giving us this offering. You give me your worst. This is what Jesus is saying to us. Give me your worst. This is talking about anxiety, worrying, fear, doubt, panic. It's another one I'm looking for. You give me all these concerns, all these cares. And it's basically, that's going to be based upon where your heart is attached to. And more than likely, the person's heart is attached to things that are connected to fear. Because if your heart is not connected to something of fear, there's no reason to panic. There's no reason to worry. There's no reason to be concerned. There's no reason to have stress. There's no reason for pressure to get to you. The purpose and intent of pressure is to get you inside or get you to open the door to fear. Once fear comes in, it can wreak havoc. It can declare. It can take over. And now you become a mindless drone. And every decision that you make, every choice that you make, every opportunity that presented is going to be based upon fear. It's going to look like it's look good, but it's going to turn soon you get it. Nonetheless, it's going to be cursed. It's like you grab a rose, and soon you grab it, it dies. You see this beautiful flower, and the moment you grab it, it dies. This is what the cursing does. This is what, when fear enters to the soul, you immediately become cursed. But why? Because you're serving sin. Anything that has hurt, harm, and danger in it does not have love a part of it, which makes it the cursing. So, according to Scripture, if you don't have faith, you are in sin. The reason why you are in sin, because you're not in faith. That means you will be in fear. For a person not to be in faith, to trust God, to believe God exists, to trust God, and to be in oneness and like an enjoyment of love, to be in the presence and the honor to be with God is based upon fear. Take a person who was ministering one time and they was called, they believed in Jesus and so forth, and somehow they got presented with